Oh, hello there. How are you doing? You're doing great? That's good to hear. What brings you here today? The personal questions quiz. Great. I am so excited that you're here. Welcome. Sit back, lay down, whatever makes you feel comfortable, okay? So thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we're so excited to have you here. Do try to stay comfortable, relaxed, okay? This is meant to be a lighthearted quiz, okay? Nothing too serious, just some questions about your preferences, your tastes, likes and dislikes, things like that. Is that okay? Okay, great. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us. Are you okay with getting started right away? Okay, great. So just before we actually delve into the questions, I am going to make a few questions about you. These are just for statistics though, because the answers are going to be completely anonymous. Okay? Okay, great. To start off, can you tell me your name? Okay, can you tell me how old are you? Okay. Tell me your star sign. Good. Okay. Anything else that you think I should know about you that stands out about the person that you are? Okay. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So, I will be starting the questions now. Okay? Okay, great. Once again, these are going to be super lighthearted. You don't need to think too much about your answer, okay? Just whatever comes to mind first, okay? To start off, what is your favorite cereal brand? Okay, good question right off the bat. Can you tell me how many countries you've traveled to? Okay, and can you tell me which countries? Okay. Okay. Can you tell me if you go hiking often or not really? Okay. 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 Feel free to give as much information as you want, okay? We really want you to be relaxed and have this be a place where you can vent and talk about whatever you want, okay? So, can you tell me if you could only have one drink besides water for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? And now it can be anything, okay? It can be beer, it can be coffee, tea, a specific juice, okay? So you can think about it for a little bit if you want. Can live, yeah. I feel you because I could not live without coffee. Okay, next question. Do you have any hobbies that you are really wanting to try? So more like, usually I think you would think of more creative hobbies like painting, doing air clay, something like that. Pottery. Yeah? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you can give me more than one. Yeah. Yeah, I would really like, and I've been really thinking about buying clay and doing something with clay. It's just when people do it, seems so fun, and it ends up looking so cool. Obviously those people are really good at it, but it still seems really fun. So I totally understand where you're coming from. For the next one, can you tell me what was your favorite cartoon as a child? Okay, good one. Yeah, you can tell me more than one. Okay. Yeah, I really like to think that obviously every generation is going to think this, but I think our generation had great cartoons growing up. Yeah. Can you tell me what was the first concert that you ever went to? Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. For the next question, and keeping up with the music theme, if you could go to any concert of any artist or band that is dead or alive or not performing, which concert would you go to? And you can think about it, that's completely fine. Okay. Good one. Yeah, that's something that I sympathize with, because sometimes I could go to a concert of an artist that I really like, but then their music that I really like is like older albums, and it's a very frustrating feeling. So I definitely can see where you're coming from. Let's keep going, okay? If you want to take a break, let me know. You're good? Okay. Tell me, do you prefer to shop in person or online? Okay. Yeah, each one has its own advantages for sure. Can you tell me if there is something that you are actively trying to change in your everyday life? So it could be something like exercising more, drinking more water, having a smaller screen time. Okay, hold on. Okay, Oh, good, that's good for you. I know. Yeah, sometimes it is hard. I can totally relate. For the next one, can you tell me if there is a weird food combination that you swear by? And I can give you some examples. For example, pineapple on pizza, which is very controversial. Fries and ice cream, for example. Okay. Okay. Good. I personally really subscribe to the fries and ice cream combo. Okay, let's keep going. Have you ever lied to get along with someone or please them in any way? Yeah, I'm not here to judge you. Don't worry about it. I have definitely lied before, especially when I was younger. When there was someone that I really liked and I also wanted them to like me. So it's a completely human feeling. Don't worry about it. Yeah. This is a safe space. Don't worry about it. Can you tell me if you have a real life idol? Okay, so someone that you really idolize, okay? Not necessarily a celebrity, okay? It can be anyone. Yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, you can explain. Okay. Oh, that is very inspiring, I would say. Yeah, I can appreciate your sentiment. Yeah. Okay. Are you good to go? Can we keep going? Okay. Would you rather be a really good cook or be fluent in multiple languages? Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Yes. I think that I would really like to be a really good cook. Just because I can be so impressive, and then you can call people over and they'll be like, "You're such a good cook." And you'll be like, "Thanks." You know, just to impress people. Although, speaking multiple languages would also be very impressive, but not as useful, I would say. Yeah. Okay. For the next one, what is a compliment that you have gotten and that you remember to this day? Okay, hold on. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with me. Okay. If you had an extra hour every day, how would you spend it? Okay. Good answer. Yeah, no. The first thing that comes to mind usually is your truest answer. Yeah. So you're doing a good job. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's keep going, shall we? If you could have a pool or a cinema room in your house, which one would you choose? Okay. I mean, either one would be cool, right? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Is there an item that instantly gives you comfort? So, to give you an example, it could be a sweater, a blanket, a plushie. Yeah? Okay. Okay. That's really sweet. Yeah, I definitely have some sweaters. This is like one of them that just really give me comfort. And I wear them all the time. Yeah. Is there something that you enjoy very much but are ashamed to admit it? It doesn't have to be something super personal and deep, okay? It can be something lighthearted, like a guilty pleasure show or something like that. Okay, hold on. Okay. Once again, thank you for sharing that with me. I definitely have some songs that if people were to like catch me listening to them, I would be like embarrassed. Can you tell me if you usually keep your phone in silent or with volume? Yeah. Okay. Are you feeling good? Can we keep going? Yeah, okay, great. Have you ever traveled to a place, so this can be like a town, a specific building, something like that, that left you disappointed? Yeah, hold on, slowly. Okay, I get that. Yeah, no, completely understandable. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I can totally get it. Can you tell me if you have a random secret talent? So something like being able to touch your nose with your tongue, or maybe you can do a backflip, something like that? Yeah? Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's interesting. Yeah, for sure. Is there a fictional character or a group of fictional characters that you would like to be friends with? Yes? Okay, tell me. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Yeah. I can understand where you're coming from. Don't worry. Once again, this is a completely safe space. You're not here to be judged or anything, okay? Are you good to keep going? We're almost done. Okay? Good. Can you tell me what is a subject in school that you thought or think is completely useless and irrelevant and a waste of time? Okay. Okay. I can see where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And on the other hand, can you tell me a subject that you wish you could spend or had spent more time with? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. Definitely for me, would be psychology and philosophy. I only had psychology for 1 year, which was longer, and I only had philosophy for 2 years, which I could spend, honestly, the rest of my life studying philosophy. So it's cool that you're passionate about that. Yeah. Okay. We're almost done. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tired are you feeling right now? Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me if the level of tiredness or sleepiness got higher or lower as the quiz went on? Yeah. Okay, that's great to hear. That is actually what we want to hear. We've never had participants fall asleep before, but we do intend for this to be a relaxing, freeing experience. So we appreciate your answer. And for the last question, are you ready to get some sleep? Good. It's good to hear, even if it's noon. You can always take a nap. Of course. Relaxing is important. Okay? Don't doubt that, forget that, ever. Okay? If you're ever looking for a place of relaxation to just talk, vent, relax, you can always come by, okay? You are always welcome. We don't always have these sessions, the personal quiz sessions going on, but we do have other things going on, and you're always welcome here. Yeah? Well, let me say once again, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you had a good, enjoyable, relaxing time. And I would definitely love to see you on the next one. Good night.